Hi, good day, everyone. This is Bright from Judy, and I'm sure we had this call some 1 week or so ago. So we're coming to the final stage of the interview process, and this time we just want to get to try your hands on something very, very small and something we've already built before. We just want to see you just touch base on them and let's see you put your thought around it. So, to the final stage of this interview is actually you just doing a very small UI UX project on what we already have on GD. So we interview tons and tons of people, and we just shortlisted to just the top three, and it is from this top three we're going to make our final decision. And so we're going to be working our onboarding page on Judy. So I will share you a video about how we do it, and then you just gonna put your thoughts around it. So let's see how our the Judy onboarding process looks like, and let's see what you guys can do to better it, and then we can um, make a final decision, and we can get someone who would be part of this very great team. So when you come to the sign up page on Judy, it asks you for some information. So just gonna give in right information, name of firm, right and son. So email. I've used quite a whole lot of my emails, and let me just use this one. Have access to this. So these they give you my correct phone number. Sorry, 6831902. So I'm in Nigeria, so I'm going to choose base database as Nigeria. I go to terms and service, and yeah. So yeah. Oh, a user already have this email. I know I've tried quite a lot of email. So let me just put in something. All right. Okay. So yeah. So this is it. So this is like a GIF. All right. It's a GIF showing you make searches on natural language if you're asking a learned colleague. So in this first page, we're just trying to let users know how to search for cases using natural language, because on Judy you can search for you can search for cases using natural language, using keywords, using the case and all of that. So here we're just trying to let them know that, oh, make searches in natural language as if you're asking a learned colleague, and this is a GIF that illustrates how it's done in the Judy app. Then you go to the next here. So here we're saying you can refine your search by court, and by you can also do what we call subject matter filter. So remember, if you're looking for something on a database, we did it such that you can filter by various other things just to give you more granular results and something more refined to match what you're looking for. So here we're letting these users know that you can also filter by court, either Supreme Court or High Court, or Court of Appeal, and also you can filter by subject matter. So subject matter are a kind of classifications of cases into so the lawyer people, they call it subject matter. So the next one, which is number three, here we're trying to let users know how the ideal structure of a Judy case is. So they can see the cases, they can read full judgment, they can see what we call key passage. Lawyers call it ratio decidendi. All right, so it's called key passage. All right, so if you go to a Judy case, you see the case. So you see this first tab here, you see the key passage, the ratio decidendi, and you can see citing case. So citing case here means that if you're reading a case, let's say me versus you, if in the past there are history or precedents that they've cited this case of me versus you, if they've cited it before, so here we are showing them that, you see, me versus you, they've cited it in 1990, and this is how they cited it, and this is how it was cited, and all of that. So that's what we mean by citing case. So here we're showing a user what an ideal case for Judy looks like. So they can read the entire case, or they can go to the next tab, which is to check the key passage, or they can check the citing case. So that's what number three does. Number four, the penultimate stuff we show them how to make highlights, comment, and bookmark a case. So what does highlights means? So the Judy platform has what we call it has what we call where you can create folders. So let's say you're reading a case of me versus you, and you like that case, you want to come back tomorrow and read it. You can highlight it or highlight some part, or you can share the entire case to your folder. So it's like you keeping interesting things into one place where you can always go back to read them. Why? I said that to talk about highlights. So you could be reading an entire case also, and there are some parts of the case that interest you or that you want to share with people. So you can do a highlight. You know how you do highlights even on phone and laptops. So you can do a highlight, give it a comment, and also you can share it with friends and all of that. So that's what this page is showing. It's showing how to highlight, how to comment, how to bookmark, and all of that. So that's for page 4. You can also see this if you try to create a new account. You can walk you through all the process and see what is this. But I just want to explain further. Number five is our frequently asked question page. So you can see about a few things, how to make payments and Judy. Is Judy safe for my transaction and all of that? So we just picked a few part of it and just shared. And when you are done with that, it takes you straight to the Judy platform. So this is how the Judy interface looks like. You see the search that I spoke about, and we have this new feature called the Judy Q&A, question and answer, where you can come ask a question even if you're not a lawyer. So let's take, for example, your landlord evicts you unlawfully. Someone like you who is not a legal person, you can come here and ask questions that, oh, how can I handle unlawful eviction from property? And you get lawyers who could advise you on what to do. So that's what we created. It's a new platform. It's called the GDQ and A. So yeah, so you can look around it, go through the onboarding platform. We're trying to make it better because we believe that a very good onboarding process will actually lead to customers actually finding the best and getting the best out of the platform. And that's why we try to make the onboarding page. But when we watch through the history and access trail, the trail of how users are using it, we feel like they just brush through. It's not interesting to them, kind of. That's what I could see from the video I watch of how people are using that onboarding page. And so I don't think they are getting the best out of it. So we just want to see you put your thoughts around it and see what you can come up in terms of designs and on the GD onboarding page, and let's see what we can do together. So yeah, that's the task for it. Whenever you guys are done with it, we just have 3 of you left, and we would make a final decision. And yeah, we have you join the team. All right, thank you. How do I stop this?